Welcome to the AI Marketing Summit. I'm your AI coach from now on. My name is Alicia Little, and I teach and train on artificial intelligence. Let me go back. Upskilling, presentations, AI solutions. We have an AI certification program where we certify people in artificial intelligence as AI consultants. We have trained so many organizations from, let me see some of the top ones, the Department of Treasury, government, start with government, Department of Treasury, Health and Human Services, citizenship and immigration, that's at the federal level. Then, of course, a lot at the state, local, and county level. And then we have trained corporations. So from aerospace to IT to AI companies. Then we've trained a lot at universities, especially a lot of HBCUs. And then we taught at William Patterson University, Drexel University, list goes on and on. We do kids events. So we teach at summer camps for kids or kids camps or tech camps or teaching girls how to code, all that sort of thing. So the and Chamber of Commerce events and all that kind of stuff. So wide range of trainings that we do. On average, I'm doing a training somewhere on some stage or on a virtual stage, probably 3 to 4 times a week. So I do a lot of trainings. And if you know me, follow me on Instagram. I'm traveling a lot and doing training. So you're learning from somebody who's actually doing it every day, not just theory, not a professor, but somebody who's doing it every day, all day long, all the time, and teach and train other people. I teach and train other people how to do what I do. So our company is called AI Innovision. Back in 2022, we pivoted. Our company was called Monetize Marketing. We pivoted to AI Innovision. We went all in on AI, and that pivot was the best decision we have ever made. So if you've been sitting on the fence of, oh, should I be all in on AI? The answer is yes. You should be all in on AI. So we are also an accredited institution. So with our CPD training, CPD stands for continuous professional development. So we are an accredited institution. Our course is accredited. We're also accredited by the Better Business Bureau. My sister and I are the co-founders of the International Association of Artificial Intelligence Consultants. All right. So that should help you get to know me really quickly. We'll dig into some more of that a little bit later as well, especially in the VIP session. I'll tell you how I got started in AI and some of our passion projects and impact projects that we do. Okay, so are we ready for the ChatGPT upgrades and updates to learn about it? Yes? So if you don't have a ChatGPT account, we're at chatgpt.com. And since a lot of you here are new at training with me, I'm going to back up before I get into all of the updates, and I'm going to show you some of the things that you need to know about your ChatGPT account. So let's optimize your ChatGPT account and also set your security settings, all right? Now for the VIPs, you do have a PowerPoint presentation on the latest updates in ChatGPT and all of the things that I'm running through with you in your back office. Lorette put it in there yesterday, so pay attention to that and you can watch that replay as well. Okay. So now if we click on settings, so I'm in ChatGPT right now, chatgpt.com. On my computer, you can also use ChatGPT on your phone. We had an amazing session with the VIP and Platinum members yesterday about ChatGPT on your phone. If you missed it or you're just upgrading to VIP or Platinum, we'll make sure that you get that recording. My mind was blown of some of the things that ChatGPT can do with the phone, with the app version. If you were on yesterday, what did you think about that session last night? Was that crazy? Wasn't that fun? Mind-blowing, just things, powerful. Yes, cool session. It was amazing. So if you missed it and you're just upgrading to VIP, you will get it, okay? My team will send it to you after they render it and all that kind of stuff. So if you're just upgrading to VIP, don't worry, you will get the recording of that session. So now I am in ChatGPT. Here's the sections that we're looking at here. So the first is the general tab. The thing that I like the most about the general tab is that ChatGPT now has voices. So, and the voices have upgraded recently. So this voice here
Hi,
is called
glad to
Arbor.
meet you. I
Can
think
you
we're
hear
going to do
that?
great
Am
work
I sharing the
together.
sound?
Where shall we start?
Yes, okay, you can hear it. So that's Arbor. Tell me which voice you like the best. This is Cove.
Hi there. I just want to share how thrilled I am to work with you, and I can't wait to get started. So, what's the game plan?
All right, this is
Hello,
Vale.
it's lovely to meet you. If there's anything you
It's
need,
lovely
please
to
don't
meet you.
hesitate to let me know.
This
I'm
is
here to help.
Soul.
Hey, what's up? Feel free to ask me about anything that's on your mind. I'm ready to go.
All right. This is Spruce.
Hey, how's it going? I'm looking forward to working together. Let's figure out where to start. What's on your mind?
Right. And so Spruce is my favorite. I actually call him Tyrone, and we'll do a demo with Tyrone a little bit later on. So, but that's my favorite voice. So Soul and Spruce are my favorite. Which ones were your favorite? Spruce, Soul. Lots of you are saying Spruce and Soul, or Tyrone, because you've probably been with the training with me before. And we renamed Spruce, Tyrone, Arbor, Vale. Okay, Breeze, you have your favorites there. Now, this section here is the notification section, and you will see, most of you will see tasks in the notification section. I pay Juniper. You like them all, Jacqueline? I got you. I pay $200 a month for ChatGPT. So I have something called ChatGPT Pulse, which will probably be released to the $20 a month users later. Recommendation. So that's your notifications. Personalization. We'll get into this a little bit later, but this is how ChatGPT responds to you. So customization, here's ChatGPT's personalities, custom instructions, all this kind of stuff right here. Memory, and you want to have memory turned on now. It's gotten so much better. We'll talk about that soon. ChatGPT has all these different apps and connectors, and this is where we're going to have the most fun today in the ChatGPT section. So ChatGPT can now be connected to your Gmail, to your Calendly, to Expedia. These are all my connections that I have right now. Look at your screen. Look. I have booking.com, Canva, Dropbox, Expedia, GitHub, Gmail, Calendar, Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive, my Notion account, Spotify, and Zillow already connected to ChatGPT. I haven't connected Coursera, Figma, and some of these down here. There's still more to connect. Oh, you know what? I do need to connect Slack. I'm going to do that tonight. Okay. And then next right here, and that part right there is how to turn ChatGPT into your assistant. Part one. Part two of turning ChatGPT into your assistant is the schedules. So ChatGPT can be run on a schedule and do things for you. So cool. We'll get into that in a minute. ChatGPT can also now take orders. What? These are things that I have ordered and that are coming to me. So that's the order section. Now let's get into security for the next two tabs. Right here, we're in data controls, and at the model at the top where it says, improve the model for everyone, you see where it says off, right? It's defaulted to on for everyone here. It's defaulted to on, but you need to turn it off. So when the model is turned on, you are allowing ChatGPT to use the content that you're giving it and that it's generating for you to train its models, to train ChatGPT. And you don't want that to happen. So somebody type in the chat for me, turn it off. Like, they don't tell you about this. And of course, it's defaulted to on because that's to their benefit. But for you, I want you to keep your data and privacy as secure as possible. And this is what you need to do. Okay. Turn it off. And then next in security, where it says multi-factor authentication, turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it on. You will probably do this after because it takes a little bit of time to do. But I use the Google Authenticator. Just write that down so you remember. You're going to turn on multi-factor authentication, and now it's going to be like a two-factor authentication to get into your account. So anytime I try to get into my own account, it says it needs the code for my authenticator, which is on my phone. So I have another level of security because you're about to do groundbreaking things in your ChatGPT account. You're about to blow some minds with your ChatGPT account. So the last thing that you need is somebody trying to get, like, a naughty person. No naughty people allowed. A naughty person trying to get into your account. All right. So, and then you have parental controls. This is new. So now you can add a team member, like a parent or a guardian or a child to your account right there. Okay. And then you've got your account settings here. Now, do we have any business owners here? Do we have any business owners here? If you're a business owner, just give me a B in the chat. If you're a business owner and you have employees, you need to go up to your ChatGPT account. It probably says ChatGPT Plus, click change plan and sign up for a business plan. With a business plan, you can add your team members for 25. It's like $25 a month if you buy per year, or $30 a month one off. But the reason that I want you to do this is because those security settings are defaulted to on. So you don't have to count on them to turn off the data, to make sure data privacy is secure and that kind of stuff. It's defaulted, and it's got some more security, and then it's got higher limits and different integration. And as you build some tools inside of it, you can choose to just share the tools with your team. Did this make sense for everyone? Yes? Yes, does this make sense for everyone? Good, good. So that is in the account part of your ChatGPT account. All right, so let's run through it again. In the general section, pick a voice. I like Spruce, AKA Tyrone. Notifications, I just like to turn it on. All my notifications are on. In personalization, we're going to enable customization. We'll come back to this later. This is where you put your style and tone. I'll help you do that today. Your name, your occupation, more about you is where you put your bio, and you're going to turn on all the memory. Apps and connectors, you're going to connect what you can. Schedules in here, we'll set this up in a minute. Orders, you can now take orders within ChatGPT. I'll show you a demo. Data controls, you are turning it off. Security, you're turning it on. Parental controls, if you have a kid, set this up. And if you're a business owner, manage your account, change the plan, and add a business plan for your employees. Whew, everybody got it? Everybody got it? All right, perfect. So I just want to make sure, if you can't see my screen, make sure that you click on Alicia Little's screen at the top of your screen beside meeting. If you're having trouble seeing my screen, make sure you click on Alicia Little's screen at the top of your screen beside meetings. If that now works for you, just type works in the chat or give me a thumbs up so I know that it worked for you. Okay. All right. Okay. You guys did that. So, all right. If you can't see my screen, I want you to go to the top and click on Alicia Little's screen besides meeting. Got it? All right. Everybody's saying works now. I want to make sure that you see it. So what I did was I went through general, we picked a voice, Spruce, notifications, we make sure that they're on, personalization, we're going to set this up later, apps and connectors, there's all these different apps connected in your accounts. I have a bunch connected, schedules, orders, data controls, turn it off, security, turn it on, parental controls, you can add a family member here, and then your account, you were clicking on manage, changing the plans if you're a business owner. That's a lot, but it's amazing. You now know more than most ChatGPT users. Most ChatGPT users have never even clicked on the settings to understand them, or had somebody, a trainer, I'm a trainer, I'm an AI trainer, walk them through it. So if that was the first time for you and you're feeling good about yourself now, type good or great in the chat. I want to make sure you feel good about using ChatGPT now. Now, ChatGPT has 3 other things that I want to show you, and then we're going to get into some amazing live demonstrations, right? So one of my favorite things about ChatGPT is the dictate button. Can you see this microphone right here? So I click on the microphone, and now I can talk to ChatGPT, and anything that I'm saying to ChatGPT, it's going to transcribe it. Look, my hands are up in the air. If you have not used this dictate button now, it just became your best friend. So I know that for me, it's so much easier to talk than to type. Anybody else like me? Like, you would prefer to talk? Just say yes. If you're like me, you would prefer to talk than to type. So now you can just do brain dumps and get all these things out and just talk to ChatGPT, and it just types up everything for you. And so make sure you hit the check, the up arrow when you're done, instead of the X, because that will delete everything. So I'm just going to push go. ChatGPT is going to say, what in the world is that? But that is the dictate button. Then you press go, and then that's how you use it there. All right. So ChatGPT is just cleaning up what I said. You've just unlocked one of the most underrated superpowers in ChatGPT, voice dictation. Voice dictation. You got it, everybody? All right. So let me double check my audio settings. All right. Perfect. Sometimes when I do that, it decreases my audio settings. But can everybody hear me good? Yes. Yes. Good. Good. All right. Perfect. Yes. All right. So sometimes when I hit that dictate button, and definitely talking to Tyrone, I got to fix my Zoom settings again. So we're going to leave Tyrone for the last, and I'm going to show you. So in ChatGPT, look at me on the left-hand side. You see I'm pushing that paper. It's like a pen and paper, ironic, but pen and paper. This is how you start a new chat. So I'm just starting a new chat. And then now on the plus, I can add files or photos. I can do some deep research here. I can create images. I can go into agent mode, which is so exciting. We're going to do that in a minute. I can add sources, and there's so many other things that I could do. That's the drop down. But here is my favorite part of ChatGPT for a lot of use cases. Okay, my second favorite. Agent mode is my favorite for just helping you out in some stuff. So the demo that I did the other day was using ChatGPT to help me start a podcast. And how many of you, be honest with me right now, how many of you know that you need to market your business and maybe you're ready to start a podcast? You're ready to start a whether it's a video podcast or an audio only podcast. So many of you could do it, or just content that you would put on social media. But you don't have the partner that is willing at any time to help you get out your creativity. So I have an amazing sister. Her name is Lorette. She's my younger sister. But if I call Lorette at 11 o'clock at night and I'm like, Lorette, I'm pumped up. Let's talk about ChatGPT's new settings. I want you to interview me, ask me about the settings. Let's get some audios out. What do you think Lorette will say? Someone tell me in the chat. If you know my sister Lorette, what is she going to say? She's going to say, heck no. Girl, bye. That's exactly what she would say. Girl, bye. Or her phone's on Do Not Disturb and she is not answering me. I have not made it to her favorites yet where I can get past the Do Not Disturb. So Teresa said she is going to hang up on you, right? She's saying nothing. She's hanging up. So girl, bye is what Lorette would say. So I don't need Lorette. Lorette, I don't need you. Someone say, Lorette, she don't need you. I do not need you because I have Tyrone. So with ChatGPT's advanced voice feature, do you remember that we went to settings, general, and we picked the voice right here? Do you see it? We picked the voice right there. And we picked Spruce. Veronica said, I'm calling Tyrone. Call him. I know. So now this is my favorite demo. So I'm going to do it. We're going to call on Tyrone to be my podcast co-host. Are you ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Hi, it's Alicia, and I would like for your name to be Tyrone, and I'd like for you to be my podcast co-host. So let's call our podcast AI Interrupted. And I would like for you to interview me, Alicia Little, as the Queen of AI. And let's talk about artificial intelligence. And my audience is definitely entrepreneurs and professionals ready to level up. So if you understand this, let me know that you understand it. And then pause and then give the audience a really good introduction because I am recording this, Tyrone. And anytime I answer a question, give me some feedback and then ask me another question. Let's keep the party going. Do you understand, Tyrone?
Absolutely, Alicia. Or should I say Queen of AI? I've got it all down. I'm Tyrone, your podcast co-host for AI Interrupted, and I'm ready to dive into this conversation with you and our audience of ambitious entrepreneurs and professionals. So let me set the stage for everyone. Hey everyone, welcome to AI Interrupted. I'm Tyrone, and with me is the one and only Alicia Little, known far and wide as the Queen of AI. Today we're going to unpack some amazing insights into the world of artificial intelligence and how it can help you level up your business and your professional game. All right, Alicia, let's jump in.
All right, Tyrone, I'm ready. Let's definitely start to talk about how people can really leverage artificial intelligence. I'll start off with the first question for you. Like, what are you seeing right now when it comes to entrepreneurs and those that are using AI and what they're able to do?
Absolutely, let's dive in. So right now, what I'm seeing is entrepreneurs who are using AI are basically unlocking a ton of efficiency and creativity. They're automating repetitive tasks, personalizing their marketing, and coming up with content faster than ever. It's like they've got this super tool that helps them do more in less time and really connect with their audience on a new level. So it's a pretty exciting time.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. All right, so let's have a conversation about this. What questions do you have for me, Tyrone?
Absolutely, Alicia. Well, let me throw one your way. As the queen of AI, you've seen a lot of different tools and strategies. What would you say is the number one piece of advice you'd give to an entrepreneur just starting out with AI to help them level up quickly?
Well, of course, I love teaching and training. So I would say find an AI coach and hey, let me be your AI coach because there's nobody more passionate about teaching and training people, entrepreneurs, professionals looking to level up on AI. But I will say that there's so much happening that you really have to get with an AI coach to lead the way for you. Otherwise, it can be overwhelming. But when you have somebody showing you the path, you're like, I don't have to keep up with everything. I just have to know what my coach is teaching me on the best ways to leverage AI. So that's what I would say to them, Tyrone.
That's fantastic advice, and I couldn't agree more. Having a guide, especially someone as passionate as you, really does make the journey a lot less overwhelming. All right, Alicia, that's a great kickoff. Let's keep it rolling. Tell us a little bit about a recent AI tool or trend that's got you really excited right now, and why you think it's a game changer for entrepreneurs.
Yeah, good question, Tyrone. So I would say ChatGPT agents is the game changer right now, and that's the next session that we're going to take on with the ChatGPT updates that I'm teaching and training today. So thank you, Tyrone, for doing this podcast interview with me. And we're about to get into ChatGPT agents. So thanks again, Tyrone.
Absolutely, Alicia. It's been my pleasure. And hey, I know everyone listening is going to love diving into ChatGPT agents with you. So let's get ready for that next session. Thanks for having me on as your co-host, and let's keep the party going.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye for now.
You got it. Talk to you later and have a great one. Bye for now.
Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. So let me just ask you one question, and the chat better blow up with the answer to this question. If you ever get stuck, if you ever need a podcast co-host, who you gonna call? Somebody tell me in the chat who you gonna call on, right? You're gonna call. That's right, Tyrone. So, when we talk about how we're leveraging artificial intelligence, do you see how you can truly leverage AI for the win? All you need to know are some of these strategies and tactics and how you can use them. All I could do with that, like I'm on Zoom right now. We recorded on Zoom. I can download that part of the recording and put that up on YouTube. I can pull out the audios, put that up as an audio podcast on Spotify, whatever I want to do with it. But you see, there are no excuses anymore. When you really learn artificial intelligence, there are no excuses. Someone type in no excuses in the chat. Someone type in no excuses. So I really love using this on the phone as well. So on the app on the phone, you will see that same waveform and you can have conversations with Tyrone, Soul, Tiffany, whatever you decide to call your conversational AI. Yes, this is what we call conversational AI. So again, that was using voice mode. It's recently upgraded, and let me just show you again. And it's this right here at the end. How many of you are going to try this now, whether it's to prepare for a job interview, whether it's to do your podcast, whether it's a brainstorming partner, or sometimes we just need a friend and we just need to call Tyrone, right? So definitely make sure that you try it after this session is over. Game changer on so many different levels. Okay, now that we have done that, let's move into the next section, which is ChatGPT agents, totally changing the game on so many different levels. So with ChatGPT agents, I'm going to go into agent mode on ChatGPT. If you're paying $200 a month, you can use agent mode 400 times in a month. If you are paying $20 a month, you can use agent mode 40 times a month. So just, once you learn it, you're going to practice a while, but just know that you're limited to how many times you can use it, but it's good. So now if I click on agent mode is turning ChatGPT into my virtual assistant for $20 a month. And this virtual assistant can do so many things for you. So I can have ChatGPT go into my Google Drive, go into my Notion doc, my Gmail, my Dropbox, and do different things for me. So I can click the dictate button and say, would you look in my Google Drive for different presentations that I have done for women? So I want to do another presentation for women who are getting into artificial intelligence. And I just can't even remember what presentations I have. And then help me make an outline based on those presentations that's like really up to date for women in artificial intelligence. Yeah, thanks. All right. And so the key is that I asked it to go into my Google Drive. Do you see how it turned Google Drive into like a highlighted blue? Let me see if I can come in a little tighter. Do you see how it turned it into that highlighted blue? That's like saying, boom, she wants Google Drive. Let's go connect it to Google Drive. And then now we will have it go do that for us. So we'll come back to that. If you don't mind, is it okay if I open multiple tabs and have ChatGPT doing multiple things at the same time so I can keep moving? Is that okay? Yes, everyone. So just pay attention that I'm going to be moving between multiple tabs to keep the party going. Like, I don't want to wait for it to do it here. I have ChatGPT do a ton of tasks all at the same time and we keep the party going, right? Okay. So here's another use case for it. I have Expedia connected. So watch this here. Let me actually copy and paste this and do it again just to show you. So to set up agent mode, it's like to turn your virtual assistant on, you need to click on the plus and then click on agent mode and then check the connectors that you have here, right? So I'm going to say, let me just type in Expedia. Oops. Boom. Use Expedia. How come my keyboard? Do I have something blocking my keyboard? Hang on 1 second. Use Expedia. All right, this one doesn't want to do it. Let me just paste it again. Paste, and then I'm going to press go. All right. So it says use Expedia to book a bundle flight and hotel package for 2 adults from Chicago to Las Vegas for the weekend of September 26 through 29. Prioritize nonstop flight. These are just like things that I want, and it's going to go off and do that too. So right now, our assistant is searching my Google Drive. Look, this is live. I'm showing you right now. It's going to search my Google Drive. So it says, got it. I went back to the Google Drive presentations example. I'll search your Google Drive for previous presentations you've done for women in artificial intelligence, and then I'll create an up-to-date outline for a new presentation. I'll let you know once I've gathered and reviewed the files. So it's doing that. Look, it's searching the Google Drive. Look at the file names right there. Trading Smarter, Ready to Speak Women, Ready to Speak Women. It says there's 7 more. It's in my Google Drive right now, looking through my files. Did I just save myself some time? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. All right. So it's reading from the Google Drive. If you're new to training with me, I have so much fun with AI. AI is fun. Yes, it is game-changing, transformational, mind-blowing. But when you really learn how to use it, you feel good about yourself. So if you're in for some awesomeness and feeling good about yourself, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So now it's reading the Google Drive. Oh, look, it's so smart. I noticed the weekend of September 26th through 29th has gone. You know what? You are so right. I meant the weekend of November 26th through 29th. Thank you so much. Right? ChatGPT is like, come on, Alicia, what's wrong with you? So right there. So it said it's come and gone. So it's now looking for September 2026, but I corrected it and said, let's go to November. Smart. Okay. So, all right. So I'm done with that one. I have another example coming up for you in a minute. Now, here's a fun example here with agent mode. So what I just showed you are things that are connected to ChatGPT in connectors. And the big question is, okay, so sure, my virtual assistant, ChatGPT agent, can find things in my Google Drive. It's connected to Google Drive. Okay, sure. It can do things in Expedia. Expedia is an app now connected. But can my assistant go beyond the connectors and do things for me? What do you think the answer to it is? Right? Could ChatGPT sell something on my eBay account for me? Like do the listing and sell everything on my eBay account for me? What? All right. So I used to collect Beanie Babies back in the day. Anybody have a Beanie Baby? Come on, you can admit it. Anybody have a Beanie Baby? So, this is a Beanie Baby that I have, and this was back in, I don't even know, years ago in 2003 when I collected them. And so it has its certificate of authenticity. This is the Beanie Baby here, and I want ChatGPT to sell it for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take pictures of the Beanie Baby, and then first I'm going to take pictures of the certificate of authenticity on the bottom. And then let's take some other pictures. Come in close on the emblem, the tag. What else? Oh, the thing at the bottom, the tag at the bottom. All right, champion. All right, so now I have the pictures on my phone, and I'm going to airdrop them to myself. So I'm going to airdrop them to my computer so that I can add them to this request to sell this Beanie Baby for me on Amazon. Okay, airdrop. You could do a Facebook Marketplace, whatever you want. Okay, are you all following me right now? My assistant, Chatty, right? I should have okay, let me pull up Chatty. For the teaching reference. Okay, everyone. My assistant Chatty, this is ChatGPT, is about to list my item for sale on eBay. It takes a lot of work to list the item for sale on eBay. Who's got time for that? So I've hired my assistant for $20 a month who's working nonstop for me to do a lot of work. And while this assistant is searching for my travel, looking for my Google Drive to get my presentations together, this assistant, Chatty, is also about to list my products on eBay. This is like the best $20 I've ever spent. Good job, Chatty. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. So now I am going to add these files. So let's add these files. Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 photos here to ChatGPT. And let's get it listed on my eBay account. Come on, come on. All right, and we press go. I'm in agent mode. Okay, that wasn't very descriptive either. Can you sell this for me on my eBay account? Thanks. Not very good instructions, but let's watch ChatGPT do it. Okay, so let's go back to some of the things that it's working on on it for us. Shai said, how can I get my hands on this assistant for $20 a month? So it's just the ChatGPT Plus subscription. So in your account, click on subscriptions, $20 a month, you can turn on agent mode. Okay, so right now, this is why I love this assistant. Sure, I'll get started by researching similar listings in the 2002 FIFA World Cup TY champion Beanie Baby to determine a fair price and gather the necessary details for an effective eBay listing. Then I'll prepare a listing draft and share it with you before submitting it for sale. Come on, does that sound good? Does that sound good? Yes, everybody, does that sound good? Come on, ChatGPT. So now it's looking for pricing info. The amazing thing is that you can watch it do all of these things for you, all the research that it's doing. I love this part. I watch it do it. And this is recorded, so you can come back and watch it later. So if you don't want to watch it right now, you can come back later. It's on justanswer.com right now. How long would it take you to do this research just to even get what price it should sell for? I'll search for the value. Look at it. You can see it searching right now. It's actually going to go to eBay. I'll check the listing accessible to gather more information. And it talks to you the whole way like this. It's in reading mode right now. This makes so much sense to use ChatGPT as your assistant, doesn't it? I recommend that you don't use it as your assistant until you have your security settings set up the way that I said to do them. And then you're only connecting accounts that you feel comfortable with. So your Gmail account you feel comfortable with, my Google Calendar that I feel comfortable with, connecting to ChatGPT, right? You have your security settings on, your password is secure. You don't share it with anybody. But all right. So while my assistant is working hard, let's keep it going. Let's go back and see. All right. So right now it's on Expedia.com. I went back. Sorry, I should have said that. I'm back on Expedia. I'm back with this request for booking vacation on Expedia. Do you see it doing everything here? Look, if you can really look at it, you'll see that I'm trying to apply the Las Vegas filter. Like if it has trouble, it's actually telling you what it's doing, the whole chain of events of what it's doing. I'm not changing that screen. It's actually on Expedia looking at all that kind of stuff. All right. So now what else did we have it do? Oh, it's still searching my Google Drive. So it's searching my Google Drive, but now it's also out there reading, because part of what it said is it's going to create an up-to-date outline for a new presentation. What? I have so many things going on at the same time with ChatGPT right now. Isn't this exciting? So still looking for the flight. Now it's helping me with my presentation. And then it's listing my Beanie Baby. It's listing my Beanie Baby. So some of y'all have things around your house you need to get fixed. So could ChatGPT use my Thumbtack account to hire a whatever we want piano tuner for next Saturday between 10 and 1? The budget's $150. Prioritize professionals with strong reviews and flexible cancellation. Confirm the appointment and share the contact details once you find the recommended tuner to book. So now it's going on Thumbtack. So tell me, while it's handling all of this at the same time, did you all know that it could handle all of this at the same time, like the same time? So it's doing, no, everybody's saying not at all. So this is really powerful when you're thinking about your to-do list. Get your to-do list done, get it done, and have ChatGPT help you with it. Some of you have seen my example where I show how it booked my dog's appointment, Bruno's appointment. So I told ChatGPT that my dog Bruno was late on his, this is the first time that I used it to do something outside of ChatGPT, like go to the web and do something. So I said, Bruno's late for his appointment. For his exams, I need to schedule it for him. Go to my email and then find the information for the vet clinic and book the appointment. It went to my email. It read the email that said Bruno is late for his vaccinations. And then it went to the vet clinic. I go to Leland Vet Clinic in Mableton, Georgia. It went to Leland's Vet Clinic appointment request form. It filled out the information on the appointment request form, and it added it to my calendar. I got a confirmation from the vet and I showed up. I didn't do anything else. I didn't have to pick up the phone and call the vet. I didn't have to add it to my calendar myself. ChatGPT did everything for me. So it saved time. It saved frustration. I was doing revenue generating activities while my ChatGPT chatty was booking my dog's appointment for me. That's something that normally I'd have my VA do. But now my human VA, let's get this straight. We have an AI VA and a human VA. My human VA, Carlo, was off doing some other more high value activities for us. He was taking care of our VIPs and making phone calls and scheduling limo rides for them, Uber Blacks and stuff. You got it? So now when you have ChatGPT doing other things for you, can you do more high value tasks that bring in revenue to your business and focus on that? Yes. So look on my screen right now. What do you see? ChatGPT is on Thumbtack. It is picking the dates and the times, and then it is looking for a piano tuner in Atlanta. Do you see it? Do you see it? Let's go back. Good job, ChatGPT, all the work you're doing. It's now looking for flight options on Expedia. So it looks like it got my hotel. Now it's looking for flight options. Now it is opening the AI Empower Her program. Okay, that's in my Google Drive. It is now, look at my eBay listing. Come on, everybody. This is in my eBay account, or it's setting it up for my eBay account. I might have to log in. But look at this right now. Do you see? It's filling in the title. So it says TY Beanie Baby, and it's filling in the title there. Yep. MMMTCOA, like it knows the acronyms too for how to list these Beanie Babies. That's like mint condition with tags or something like that. And then it's going to add all the details to it. So right now it's working on the title. So my hands are here. Do you see how ChatGPT is going through the website to fill everything in for me? Yes? Somebody just said, I'm so glad I got VIP. I'm so glad you got VIP too. I know we're moving fast, but I'm hoping that my training is clear for you. But yes, you do go back and watch the recordings later. The recordings will come to you about 2 days after the event is over because it needs to render. We do a little editing. All right. So be patient with my team as we get the recordings ready for you. But they will come, and then you have lifetime access to the recordings. We never say recording access is over. You keep them forever. So look here. Okay, so I did give ChatGPT photos. Do you all remember that I gave it photos? Thank you, Chris. So now, come on, ChatGPT, put those photos in. Oh, let's go. I'm just relaxing for a minute while Chatty does all my work. Y'all just need to kick your heels up for a minute and just relax while ChatGPT does all your work. But while ChatGPT is working, let's talk about making money with AI. We're not on that section yet, but give me some different ways that you could leverage ChatGPT like this to make you money, to make money with for other people. How could you do this? So think about it for you're welcome, Mac. Think about it for just a minute. Oh, look, it has all my photos that I gave it. Y'all saw me taking the photos. Come on, ChatGPT. I'm busy talking to everybody else. List it. Okay. So there are companies out there that people bring their eBay products to. Do you guys know these companies and freelancers that people bring their eBay products to and they list them for them and take a percentage of the sale? Do you guys know about those? Have you seen those before? They've been around for a really long time. So now, yes, some of you say no or yes, but that's a whole business, especially for a teenager. A teenager's like, give me all your stuff and I'll list them on eBay. Of course, you list your own stuff on eBay or Facebook Marketplace to make some money, clear out your home. Some of you know that it's that time, right? But that's a business opportunity right there, not just making the money by selling things. Oh, look, it wrote my description. Are you looking at the screen? Look at the screen. Look at the screen. It's connecting. It's writing the description for me. Good, because I do not want to write this description. So I'm actually logged into eBay on my computer. And the first time that I did this, I logged into eBay. So it has that login information in it. But if you're not logged in to your eBay account, then the only thing that you need to do is it's going to ask you to log into your eBay account. So you'll log into your eBay account. Does that make sense, everybody? Yes? Good. Good. All right. Perfect. Yes. So you'll log into your eBay account. Now, okay. So we're looking at the delivery instructions. Yes. The shipping instructions, the pickup. I love it. Look at that. Shipping only. I'll choose USPS ground. What in the world? Are you guys seeing all of this? What do you think? Somebody said my mind is blown. Can you do this for an eBay store? Yeah, this is my eBay account. I'm in my eBay account. I've had my eBay account since I was 24 years old. Whew, it's been a while. It's been a little while. Okay, so what about travel? Anybody here in travel that this could totally help you with your clients' travel bookings? I always have people in travel. That's why I'm doing the travel example. So it's like, I found a great flight and hotel package for you that meets all the criteria you outline. Here's the breakdown. Flights, hotel, cost summary, cancellation, change policies. Do you see everything here? Package total. I love it. So now it's saying, before I proceed to the final payment page, take a moment to think about whether these times and policies work for you. If everything looks good, let me know and I'll continue to finalize the booking. Otherwise, we can adjust flights or hotels as needed. So, all right, I'm good with the Mandalay Bay, a king bed. Yep. Okay, I'm good with the cost summary, flights and hotels, cancellation, change policies. I'm good with that as well. And all right, perfect, perfect. What do you guys think about this? Tell me in the chat. Everybody says, love it, crazy, amazing. Yes, 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 yes. Game changing. All right, all right, all right. This saves me so much time. This saves me so much time. So if you know that I travel a lot, boom, ChatGPT agents helps me out with so much. I will give you this one tip. Put in by just dictating to ChatGPT what you're looking for. And if you're not sure what you're looking for, tell that to ChatGPT. So here's how I would change that. I would like to do a trip to Turks and Caicos, and I'm going to be leaving out of Atlanta. I want to fly there on Monday, the last Monday of October. I don't even know what Monday that is. And then I need to leave on the 29th to Sioux Falls for an event. And I'm not sure where to stay, but maybe you can make some recommendations for me. Do you need to know anything else about my trip before you can make some recommendations and use Expedia to book this for me? So if you're not sure, this is what we call doing a brain dump. And so just brain dump to ChatGPT. And I'm going to walk you through the brain dump process in just a minute. And then we're going to talk about an update in Gemini and then talk about making money with AI. Okay. So yes, you guys are saying, so Reek, make sure that it's going to ask you if you have to make sure that you have agent mode on and that you're paying $20 a month to actually do this. And then if you have any trouble, go to your eBay account and actually log in first. And that will help as well if you feel like you're having any trouble. Okay. So we're done with the Expedia thing. I was just giving you this example that you can talk out this to ChatGPT. It can ask you some questions. Like it's kind of reasoning it out with itself, and then you can get to your end result that you want. Okay, and now here is my presentation. Do you remember that good old Chatty went to my Google Drive to find different presentations? And so now, as we are doing the different presentations, ChatGPT is saying, here are the presentations that I have. So I took a deep dive into your Google Drive and found several presentations that you've delivered to Women's Group about AI. Here are the key ones. AI agents are the future work. Women Who AI was April 10th, 2025. This talk positioned AI as the great equalizer. You encourage women to train AI to align. I'm done, y'all. See you later. I'm done. This has just been amazing. I'm just kidding. Isn't this fun? This is great. So when we say work smarter, not harder with artificial intelligence, do you see it now? Somebody say, I see it in the chat. Be like, I see it. Work smarter, not harder with artificial intelligence. So then trading smarter with AI, 5 power women moves for women stock traders. I did that event recently for women stock traders. Accelerate action, driving inclusive leadership in tech, International Women Day 2025. Yep. And then it's just talking about some others. But now, using insights from those presentations and up-to-date research on women in AI, here's an outline for fresh, inspirational presentation aimed at women who are stepping into the AI space. Ladies, if you're here right now, let's just shout it out to the ladies in AI. Just say here. Let's do a quick check-in. Ladies, shout it out. Come on, come on, come on. Gentlemen, we love you too. We're just shouting out the ladies for 1 minute. Just celebrate the amazing women in AI here, because let me tell you something. Women are so underrepresented in artificial intelligence. Women account for less than 30% of AI professionals across multiple fields, whether it's an AI researcher, an AI consultant, or an AI engineer. Women account for less than 30% in all of those industries. So, it actually says that here in my welcome speech. Look at that. Go ChatGPT. So, and I know you gentlemen are celebrating us and pushing us to be in the AI field. So thank you for your energy as well. So, it says, greet your audience with an energetic, hey, set the stage. AI isn't for techies. It's a tool to level up the field. Call out today's reality. I just did that. Women make up only 30% of the workforce and less than 1/3 of tech employees globally. Despite that gap. Women are rapidly closing the adoption gap. Deloitte predicts women experimentation with generative AI will equal exceed men by 2025. Hasn't done that yet, Deloitte, but hello. Why women should embrace AI. But look at this. It's giving me like different places to go to for the sources. So it's showing the sources at the end right here, closing call to action. And then it says, by combining your signature conversational style with the latest data and actionable strategies, this outline will empower women. And then I'm going to say, all right, now I need you to take this information, the trainings I've already done, create my presentation for me, because I am going on vacation to Turks and Caicos, going to be drinking some pina colada. So Chatty, I pay you $20 a month. You could do this work for me. Okay, go. And it's going to do my presentation for me. All right, let's go back to eBay here. Now, eBay says the listing has been fully drafted. Here's a quick overview. Everything is ready and the blue list it button is displayed at the bottom of the form. Would you like for me to click list it to publish your item? Do you want this item published? If you do, say list it in the chat. And if everybody says list it, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. The blue list it button is displayed. Would you like me to click list it to publish your items? As a matter of fact, assistant, yes, I would. Oops. Yes, I would list it. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Now we're going to actually see, will it list, drum roll, please. Will it list my champion Beanie Baby on eBay for me while I'm training and teaching you all? So you could use this for Poshmark. How many of you, are using or would love to be in the business where you're selling on Poshmark, you're selling on eBay? Will this save you a lot of time? The real thing that you need to do is what? Tell it to list your item on eBay and send it pictures. And if you don't have pictures, you tell it what it is and it will find the stock photos for you. I did that as well. So how much time would this save you? Could you start a whole new business flipping stuff on these type of stores? Yes, Shopify, sure. You just have to log into your Shopify store. So when we're talking about making money with AI, so many different ways. Okay, so now let's go back to my eBay account here. And this is the one that I listed yesterday. So my eBay selling. And what? Here's those pictures that I took right here while you all were watching. Yes, not very good, but here we go. What? What? My product is now, my Beanie Baby is now listed. Did it write the description for me? Let's go down. Oh, and it wrote it in my style and tone. Hey, thanks for checking out this adorable TY Beanie Baby. You're looking at Champion, the bear representing the Korea Republic from the 2002 FIFA World Cup. But hold up. This isn't your average beanie. It's museum quality with a certificate of authenticity from Becky's True Beanies and the number, complete with matching hologram numbers. Champion is an 8.5 rich brown plush bear with a shiny gold ribbon and a stitched South Korea flag on its nose. It still has its original switch tag. Wow. And it read all of that. Okay. Talk about attention to detail. Let's talk condition. This little guy is mint with mint tags. Oh, that's what it stood for. And it's been carefully stored in a protective case away from dust and sunlight. No orders, no marks, just pure collectible goodness. Think about adding this piece of soccer history to your collection or gift it to a fellow World Cup fan. If you have any questions, just send me a message. I ship quickly and carefully from Atlanta, Georgia. It knows where I am. Thanks for looking and happy collecting. What? Someone says I have 8 wedding dresses from a shop display. We know what we'll be doing this weekend. What? I could not write a description that good. I will admit it. Totally admit it. There's no way I could write a description that good. So if you see the money in using ChatGPT agents right now, somebody say money, money in the chat. Say money, money in the chat. Say money, 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 money. All the different ways that you could use artificial intelligence for yourself and starting businesses, side hustles. I mean, where are your kids? They're in school right now, but if they weren't, they should be watching this. They should be watching this. So, oh, on the Expedia. I was making some changes there. I'm just looking for different stuff here. Okay, all right. So it's opening some images for my slides. ChatGPT is working on my slides. Let's let it do that. There's my booking information. It sold my stuff on eBay. And then, oh, it found me a piano tuner all at the same time. All at the same time. So Joanne is saying, I have an online travel business. Some of you might now start an online travel business. So start to think about now the different things that you're going to do with this new knowledge of ChatGPT agents. And so I hope this deep dive into ChatGPT agents and these use cases has inspired you and given you some ideas on how you can really use artificial intelligence. Before we go into break, I just want to know, like, give me one way that you're going to use this. Somebody said they've got dresses they're listing. Okay. Some other people said, okay, I'm going to list everything on eBay. I'm going to do a podcast. I'm going to sell electronics. A lot of you are saying you're going to start your podcast. Okay. You're going to create Instagram account now, real estate listing, everything. A lot of you are saying I'm going to do so much with it. Selling items, drop shipping. Yep. eBay, drop shipping, podcasting, listing your antiques. I like that. For your real estate business. Yes, yes, yes. I'm teaching the same thing for real estate people soon. Yes. So start your sneakers brand, sell your crochet items. A lot of you are saying sell everything. How many of you have things in your home that you're like, now I will sell it online and clean out my house? So many ideas. Ooh, a lot of you are saying so many ideas, like too many ideas to write in the chat. Yes, too many ideas to write in the chat. Absolutely me. Oh, and then you like the multitasking. Yes, I love the multitasking of ChatGPT. I am a multitasker to the extreme, but if I can set up the tasks and Chatty as my agent can do all the tasks for me, what is the new word for multitasking now? What is that new word? I don't even know. What is it called? Multitasking at that level where, yes, I've got 10 tabs open and I'm multitasking different things, but I don't even have to do the work. It's called efficient. Someone said AI tasking. We need a new word for it. We need a new word for it. 10xing efficiency. I don't know. It's so good, right? Mega tasking. Okay, like AI delegation. I love that. Maximizing, super delegating, chat, just so much, so many different ideas. So I know that there's a lot of different things when we think about artificial intelligence, but what I want to tell you is that you think about how you can win with AI. I know we're going fast. I'm giving you examples. Everybody here should have upgraded to VIP by now because you need to watch this 2 or 3 more times, right? I am actually going to jump into the 7 ways to make money with AI because I do have Google Gemini in the 7 ways. So Google Gemini is like integrated into that. So I want to know if you're ready. Are you ready? Are you ready to move on to this next segment, the 7 ways to make money with AI? Wait, first, congratulations to the iPad winner. I'm going to put that down now. And then congratulations to everyone who upgraded to VIP. So you're working your VIP workbook. Yes. Okay. 7 ways to make money with AI. Switching over to that presentation. I hope that you all have gotten so much out of today so far. Yes, everybody? Yes, gotten so much out of today so far? Look at that. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So just some quick housekeeping before we move into this next session. Yes, this is all being recorded. If you are VIP or platinum, you will get the recordings. If you have customer service inquiries, send them definitely to our support. Give our team some time. I'm obviously live right now, so I can't answer any support questions. And so just give me some time. Anything will take care of you and make sure that you're taken care of. Good? Everybody feeling good about that? All right, good. All right, perfect. Because I'm getting some people sending me support questions, but I can't get them. So until it's over. All right. Okay. So, and Lorette can come on and tell us, Lorette, if you want to, anything for support, how people can get support. All right. So let's move in to the 7 AI fueled businesses that'll make you rich. We're not just talking about making money. We're talking about being rich. Let's say rich twice in the comments. It's like rich. Let's talk about rich. Let's talk about money. Okay. So the second part of today's session, we have lots of live demos, lots of things to cover. The intention of it is to be fun, to give you some really good ideas and to give you some strategies on leveraging AI to build business. But that's really what we've been doing all day. Isn't that true? All day. And we're keeping it simple. We're keeping it fun. Let's talk about rich. Okay, perfect. So building these AI businesses. So we've talked a lot about ChatGPT today, and we're going to continue to talk about ChatGPT, but you could also use some other tools. If you prefer using Copilot, Perplexity, Gemini, you can use this for some of these examples that we're talking about today as well. Now, the first way to make a lot of money with AI is being a content creator. Someone tell me in the chat, is content king? You know how they say content is king? Like, we need content creation on so many different levels for, come closer to the mic, for so many things. So whether it's writing content for blog posts, white papers, books, ebooks, for businesses, for yourself, for your clients, there's so many different ways that you can help clients create content. In this example, I'm talking about writing books, ebooks, and memoirs using AI tools like ChatGPT or Claude. So when you talk about writing books, everyone wants to write a book. Few have the time to write it, so you can use AI to write it faster and better. And we're going to talk about how the money looks with this. And by leveraging AI and turning ChatGPT or Claude into your ghostwriter, you can help people to publish books. So I love this idea, and I just want to give you some revenue ideas and income potential for just starting off, what prices that you would choose to do that at. Is that good? Can we talk money for a minute? Can we talk money? Yes. So AI content creator, let's just use 3 examples. There's so many: writing articles, writing newspapers, newsletters, so many. I just want to cover ebooks, a full book, and a memoir, because these are things that I have done or we have done in our business. Okay. So the first service type is an ebook. So with an ebook, look at the chart. You're going to see this is your income potential for 10 clients a month, only 10. I just want to say, let's just have 10 clients a month. This is just you doing the work and running your business. So ebook, charge at least $2,500, a very good price to get an ebook written. And if you had 4 clients a month and you're writing an ebook for them, that's $10,000 in revenue. You could write a full book. If you write a full book for a client, that's $7,500 that you would charge. Do 4 clients a month with a full book. If you write a memoir, that's just someone's story. The starting price of that is $3,500. But I will tell you, people that want to get their life story written, especially for their grandchildren, they usually pay the most. So that's $3,500 to $15,000 to help someone write their memoir. Okay. And that you could get 2 clients a month to do that. So your monthly income potential here with 10 clients is $47,000. All right. And yes, I would say that full books generate the highest revenue, or memoirs, depending on the clients. Okay. So I just wanted to show you here that, I love it, Mika. I love it. I just wanted to show you here that this is possible for you. Okay. Do you see the $47,000? So I see you guys asking questions like, how do you do it? How do you do the book? How do you find the clients? So to do the books, you're going to use different AI tools. And I teach this in my course. So if you're interested in getting advanced training, I'm just thinking of myself, I will show you how you can get that at the end of this presentation. All right. I'm giving you the ideas right now, but to show you how to do it, I would go to ChatGPT and show you how to do it, but I have that all in my course already. Okay, sure. So somebody remind me in like 45 minutes after I get through this presentation. I'll show you that. And then it goes through all this. But here's the income potential, $47,000. We're covering the 7 ways to make money with AI. This is way number 7, an AI content creator. But I will actually show you how to set up ChatGPT to be your ghostwriter for you and for your clients, because when you see that, your mind will be blown and you'll really see how you can do this one. Now, service type, again, this is the income potential with 50 clients. If you're doing 50 clients, even though AI is doing the work, you need to hire at least one virtual assistant who knows how to use AI and followed my training so the virtual assistant can get the work done. 50 clients, $235,000 a month here. So you've got here, your revenue breakdown, the best breakdown is with the full book service, but you've got 3 services here. So now, how do you do this with ChatGPT? Let me show you. The first thing you do with ChatGPT, the first thing you have to understand is the instructions on what you want ChatGPT to do is called a prompt. If you're new here and didn't know that, prompting, we're going to talk about prompts, prompt. Now, when I first went to ChatGPT, I asked ChatGPT to write a speech for me about AI in the workforce, and it did. 42 seconds later, boom, speech is done. But I want you to listen to the speech and tell me in the chat if you think that this speech sounds like me, sounds like Alicia Little. You've already been with me now for an hour and a half. Does this speech sound like a speech that I would give? All right, here we go. I'm going to read the speech in 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues, and distinguished guests. Today, I stand before you to discuss a subject that's reshaping the very foundation of our workplaces and by extension, our society, artificial intelligence or AI. In this era of rapid technological advancement, AI has emerged not just as a tool of convenience, but as a transformative force, propelling industries into the future and redefining the nature of work itself. Someone says hamburger. Nope, it doesn't sound like me. Someone says it's boring. I sound like a lecturer. And someone said it sounds like AI. I am so sorry if I put you to sleep. They said I'm more exciting. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Glad you think I'm more exciting than AI. So when you're listening to this, you're about to fall asleep. This is what we call generic robotic writing. And what I tell people all the time is you don't want to do this. I put this into an AI content detector and it comes back as reading like AI. So I always tell people, please don't do this. I want you to tell everybody else in the chat, please don't do this. No generic robotic writing around here. Someone say, please don't in the chat. Please don't. Please don't. No, please don't. No generic robotic writing. So here's magic prompt number 1. Remember, we're on the 7 ways to make money with AI. We're on the countdown. We're on way number 7 right now, which is content creation. So what are we doing right now? We're learning how to use ChatGPT for content creation. And right now we're about to turn ChatGPT into our ghostwriter. So magic prompt number 1 says, I would like for you to write for me as my ghostwriter. I will be giving you my bio just to get to know me and 2 transcripts of trainings or articles I've written so that you can learn about me and learn about my writing and teaching style and tone so you can write for me as me. Do you understand? So obviously your ghostwriter needs trainings that you've done, transcripts or articles you've written so it knows who you are. So I feed ChatGPT my bio and 2 transcripts of trainings that I've done. If you're a writer, feed it articles. If you're a trainer, feed it transcripts. If you have neither, what you need to do is you take your phone and you record, or you go into ChatGPT and click the dictate button and tell ChatGPT, I am going to give you the story of my childhood to where I am today as an entrepreneur, as an IT professional, whatever it is, and that journey. And then you just shut your eyes and you tell that story. And when you tell the story, you tell it authentically as you, so you do not need to write anything or find a speech. You just tell the story and ChatGPT will use it. The only difference is, let's go back to magic prompt number 1, where it says, oops, I went the other way, didn't I? I did. Oops. Okay, it doesn't want to go back. But where it said in the prompt that you need to, that you're going to give it transcripts of trainings or articles you've written, you're going to say, I'm going to give you a transcript of my story from childhood to where I am today so that you can understand my writing style and tone. Okay, perfect. So here's magic prompt number 2. How would you describe my writing style and tone? How would you describe my content style to someone who wanted to write exactly like me? What phrases do I often use? How do I start a conversation and how do I end one? What are we doing right now? Having ChatGPT define me and my writing style and tone. So I give that to ChatGPT. 30 seconds later, it tells me my writing style and tone. I'm conversational and friendly, instructive and expert, explorative and creative. Boom. And then it says, how do I start and end a conversation? I start a conversation with an energetic greeting. What is in the first red box? What does it say right there? How do I start a conversation? Somebody tell me in the chat, how do I start a conversation? Hey, hey. And then at the end, it says, how do I end a conversation? Bye for now. So ChatGPT now knows me, how I start conversations, how I end one, my energetic greetings, how I conclude things. Okay, all right, perfect. And now we're going to test it. We have now trained it on our style and tone, and it's time to test it. If you're ready for me to test it, say, let's test it. Say, let's test it in the chat. Boom, go. So I asked ChatGPT to do the exact same thing. The only difference now is that it's trained on my style and tone. So it can be my ghostwriter, and it rewrites the speech. It writes the speech now in my style and tone. You ready for it? Here we go. I'm going to read the speech in 3, 2, 1. Hey, it's Alicia. You know, diving into the world of AI in the workplace, it's like opening a door to a room filled with gadgets you never knew you needed, but now can't live without. It's exciting, it's a little mind-blowing, and honestly, a total game changer. So buckle up and let's dive into this together. All right, picture this. You roll off into your office or slide into that home office chair with your coffee, and boom, there's an AI assistant ready to tackle half of your to-do list. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, guess what? The dream is our reality. Let me go on to paragraph 3. But hold up. Before you start thinking, wait, is AI here to take our jobs? Let's be real about it. Yes, AI is going to change the workplace in a big way. Some jobs will be replaced, just like they were in past industrial revolution. But here's the key. AI is also creating new opportunities, new industries, and new ways for us to work smarter. Okay, so does the second version now, after it's trained, Sandra said it's on point. Does it sound like me? Does this sound more like me in my style and tone? How did it start off? Hey, it said it's Alicia. It knows that it's me because I gave it my bio. And also now it has the memory function on. And have you ever in your life heard ChatGPT start off a sentence with the words, behold up? Nope, never. Because it's me. Have you heard me say behold up? Yes. Have you ever heard me say boom? Right? It put boom in there. Have you ever heard me say, I'm just thinking a little bit more about what it says in here. But when you think about it, if you follow this process and train ChatGPT on your style and tone, and you go back through the recording of this, so everybody should be VIP by now, yes? If not, team, will you drop the VIP link in the chat? Go back through this process, do this for yourself, watch this, do this for yourself, and now ChatGPT will be your ghostwriter. But let me ask you this. Somebody tell me in the chat, if you've ever hired a ghostwriter or heard about how much ghostwriters charge, or if you are one, say, I am one, and this is how much I charge. How much would a ghostwriter charge to write a book for me, an average book for me, to write the whole book in my style and tone? Keisha said $25,000. Pamela said a friend would charge you $5,000. Ian said 30,000. Ruby said 7,000. Connie said 15,000. Tulula said 40,000. Jenna said someone wanted to charge me $9,000. Jenna, you're doing this for yourself. I just saved you $9,000, girl, and a whole bunch of opportunities for money, right? So Ruby said prices vary $3K to $60K. But let's look at Kristen. Kristen said, I am one. So Kristen Cathy is a ghostwriter, and she would charge $25,000 to write your book. So even when I went over, if we go back to the slides, these slides here, if we go back to the pricing at $7,500 to write a book, that's so underpriced still, right? So underpriced, but a good starting point for some of you beginners. Pat says, I hired one 10K at least. Come on now, 20,000, Candace says. So do y'all see the money in this? 15 to 20,000, 20 to 30,000. Chad says, I work for one. It's 20 to 30,000. Yeah, absolutely. So now we just turned ChatGPT into my ghostwriter. It says bye for now at the end. Let's compare the before and after. And if you see the dramatic difference, just give me an emoji that describes how you are feeling right now. Here's a before. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues and distinguished guests, today I stand before you to discuss a subject that's reshaping the very foundation of our workplaces and by extension, our society, artificial intelligence or AI. In this era of rapid technological advancement, and here's the after. Hey, it's Alicia. You know, diving into the world of AI in the workplace is like opening a door to a room filled with gadgets you never knew you needed, but now can't live without. It's exciting, a little mind blowing, and honestly, a total game changer. So buckle up and let's dive into it together. But hold up. Before you start thinking, wait, is AI here to take our jobs? Let's be real about it. Yes, AI is going to change the workplace in a big way. Some jobs will be replaced like they were in past industrial revolutions. But here's the key. AI is also creating new opportunities, right? Dramatic difference here. And so now I'm going to put this into an AI content detector and it comes back as passes as what? As human written content. It's passing as human written content. But was this content written by a human? What is going on right now? Was this content written by a human? No, but this is the best of the human AI collaboration. Do you see that right there? Do you see, once you know how to do that, that's the best of the human AI collaboration. So when we're talking, I'm going to go back to ChatGPT right now. Let's go live to ChatGPT. There we go, ChatGPT. And if we go back here to settings and then personalization, remember I said I was coming back here, where it says custom instructions, this is where you put your writing style and tone. Tell ChatGPT to put that writing style and tone in the first person for you, and you put it here. My unique writing style and tone is conversational and friendly. When I communicate with my audience, it's like chatting with a friend. All these instructions here on how to write like me. And then my name, my occupation, and my best bio right here so it knows it's writing for me. All right? Yes? Everybody see that in the chat? Everybody see that? Say yes in the chat. So this is where you would put it, right? In the custom instructions. So how can you use this? What could you write? Someone tell me, what can you write now that you just turned ChatGPT into your ghostwriter? Ebooks, blog posts, a journal. Darren said, this is amazing. Thank you. Memoirs. You can update your resume. But here's the thing. Y'all are saying anything and everything. Anything and everything is the right answer. You can write books, poems, journals, children's books, your podcast scripts, your bios, your resumes, your business plans, your product descriptions, journals, wills, directories, workbooks, white papers, movie scripts, and so much for clients. So way number 7 was content creation with artificial intelligence. Yes? Do y'all see the money in that one? If you do, say money, 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 money in the chat. I'm going to give you like a bonus section here in prompting while we're here. Let me open up ChatGPT and watch my 3-step process for prompting. Okay, are you ready? So here I'm going to ask ChatGPT to write an article. Okay. I'd like for you to write a blog post for me on the AI revolution and why, I don't know, like people should like really invest in themselves before they face, and some people are already facing it, but like furloughs and being laid off. Like we're in a different time right now. And if they are not all in on AI, then I don't know. But because those who are going in all in on AI are changing the financial path for themselves and for their family. They're living a life where they work smarter, not harder. They are more fulfilled. They feel better about themselves. So I'm telling every entrepreneur, every professional, every business owner to invest in themselves and go all in on AI. So yes, something like that I think is good. All right, so step number 1 is called the brain dump. Somebody write that for me in the chat so I don't have to type it in. Step number 1 is called the brain dump. And all you're doing is brain dumping what you want to chat for ChatGPT and then clicking that up arrow. And then after you're done with the brain dump, you tell ChatGPT to rewrite the prompt for ChatGPT for clarity and impact. So now I'm going to go in the beginning, right? And I'm going to tell ChatGPT, rewrite this prompt. Okay. Rewrite this prompt for ChatGPT for clarity and impact. Let me press go. So I'm just going to cut this, paste it at the top. Cut and paste. And then let me put my colon after that. Okay, that's good. So there it is. So step number 1 is a brain dump. And then in the beginning of the brain dump, you're going to ask ChatGPT to rewrite the prompt for ChatGPT for clarity and impact. So now the prompt is so much better. Write a passionate, motivational blog post about the AI revolution. Okay, that's good. And then, edit with an inspiring call to action. Will they watch the revolution or will they lead it? That's good. But let's make it better. All right, this is good, but I want you to turn this prompt into a mega prompt. So now we're going to take that prompt and take it up a level. So step number 1 was brain dump. Step number 2 was rewrite the brain dump. And then step number 3 is turn it into a mega prompt. Let's watch this mega prompt here. All right. Come on, ChatGPT for the win. Mega, M-E-G-A. Or you can say super. It knows mega prompt is like huge or super. So it says role. You are Alicia Little, the queen of AI. Oh, it's taken on myself as a role. Task, write a captivating motivational blog post. Content. We're living in a new era where jobs are shifting. Key points to emphasize. AI isn't coming, it's here. The tone and style, the structure of the article, the formatting, and the final touch. And with a signature Alicia style mic drop moment, something memorable like, the AI revolution isn't waiting for anyone, but it's waiting for you to decide. So what's it gonna be? So now here's the prompt that we started off with. I'd like for you to write a blog post for me in the AI revolution and why. I don't know, like, people really should invest in themselves. And then it rewrote it to a better prompt here. Write a passionate motivational post. And then we took it to the next level and it gave us a role, a task, context, the key points to emphasize, the tone and style, and the structure, the formatting, and the final touch. So let me ask you a question. Which prompt do you think would perform better? Is it this one with all of the details here at the end, or is it this one with all of the brain dumps? Which one is going to perform better, right? So if we open up ChatGPT and we put in this prompt here, look at this. This is going to write a very in-depth, better blog post, of course, than the brain dump that we did. So when you're prompting ChatGPT, I have just given you my prompting secret playbook. You're welcome. So that you don't ever have to say to yourself, oh, well, I'm not good at prompting. This is going to be too hard. You don't have to worry about that anymore because I just gave you the shortcut to doing this. So now here's the article here, the great equalizer, invest in yourself, a quick reality check, your next move, and then you can buy for now and you can change it any way you want. But the blog post is done. And of course, it's going to be a lot better than just the brain dump. So that's your 3-step process for prompting. Do you feel smarter now? Aurelia said, mind blown. Good. I just wanted you to feel smarter. We have covered so much today. Let me just do a quick check-in because we're at the 2-hour mark. We have covered so much today. How did we even start off this session? I'm trying to remember. 2 hours seems, it was a while ago. How do we start off this session? But we covered a lot, right? We definitely covered a lot. when it comes to AI. And somebody said I started on fire. Thank you. That's what Michael was saying. That's how I should start, right? So a lot of information that we've covered today. So just make sure, oh yes, the settings, Spruce, we did that example. Then we went on to all these ChatGPTs. We turned ChatGPT into an agent, booked flights, got our piano repair guy in Thumbtack. Oh, where's my other Beanie Baby? We listed Beanie Babies on eBay for sale. Like, we've done a lot, but we're just getting started, everybody. We're just getting started. And then now you know way number 7 on the 7 ways to make money with AI. You also learned how to turn ChatGPT into your ghostwriter, and you're now a master prompter with this 3-step process we just went through. Congratulations.